Blame yourself if I don't love you, okay?
Sister wives. Nothing seems as constant as drama. From relationships being tested to financial issues coming to light, the Brown family has been through it all. But there's one ongoing battle that continues to steal the spotlight: the issue of Coyote Pass, the piece of land Kody Brown has claimed to be a significant part of his future. And while Kody's emotional and financial struggles have been well documented on screen, it's the impact that these struggles have had on the family's dynamic, particularly between Kody's wives, that has really gotten viewers talking. But there's one confrontation in particular that has been brewing for a while now, and that's the face-off between Robyn Brown and Madison Brown, Kody's daughter. The drama between Robyn and Madison comes at a time when the family is grappling with a lot of personal and emotional issues. Robyn, who has often been seen as the most favored wife in Kody's eyes, is facing serious questions about her spending habits. While the family has been struggling with their finances, Robyn has been living a lifestyle that many fans find questionable. From pricey shopping sprees to her obsession with dolls, she has been criticized for spending money while the rest of the family is fighting to stay afloat. But the tension between Robyn and Madison isn't just about money. It's much deeper than that. Madison, who has always had a strong personality and a voice of her own, is not afraid to speak out when she sees something that isn't right. And what's happening with Coyote Pass is something that Madison can't stay quiet about any longer. The land, which Kody claims to own a significant portion of, has been at the center of ongoing financial debates. For months, Janelle and Christine have been waiting for Kody to sell the land. But instead of any real progress, they've seen Kody's promises turn into empty words. It all comes to a head when Madison finally confronts Robyn over what she sees as a lack of transparency regarding the Coyote Pass situation. Madison's frustration with her father's financial mismanagement reaches a boiling point, and she decides it's time to hold Robyn accountable. For Madison, it's not just about the land, it's about the family as a whole and the lack of communication and fairness that has been tearing them apart. As Madison sits down with Robyn, it's clear that things are about to get heated. Madison doesn't hold back, asking tough questions and demanding answers. Why hasn't the land been sold yet? Why is Kody dragging his feet on something that could help us all? She asks. Robyn, who's usually calm and collected, seems visibly shaken by Madison's accusations. She tries to justify Kody's decisions, claiming that everything will work out in the end. But Madison isn't having it. This isn't just about the land, Robyn. It's about all of us. About how we're all being treated and how things are being handled. Kody can't keep promising things and not following through, Madison responds, her voice growing more intense. It's a turning point in the family dynamic. Madison is no longer just the daughter on the sidelines, watching everything unfold. She's taking a stand, and Robyn can't deny the truth that Madison is speaking. The conversation becomes more emotional as Madison begins to speak about the pain that the family has been through in recent years. We've all been through so much, she says. We lost Garrison, and we've had to watch our family fall apart. And yet, we're still stuck in the same place. Nothing is changing. The land, the finances, the relationships, it's all falling apart, and we're left picking up the pieces. Robyn, who's always been the one to try and keep the peace, becomes defensive. She starts talking about her struggles, about how she's been doing her best to help Kody and the family. But Madison is having none of it. She doesn't want to hear excuses anymore. We've all been working hard, Robyn, Madison says, her voice firm. But we're not getting the same treatment. You're getting special treatment, and it's not fair. The confrontation between Madison and Robyn is a reminder of the deep divides that have formed within the Brown family. While Kody has always been at the center of the drama, it's the tension between his wives, especially Robyn, that continues to create friction. Madison, who has always been supportive of her family, has reached a breaking point. She can no longer sit back and watch as the family struggles with finances, personal issues, and the ongoing drama surrounding Coyote Pass. It's clear that the situation with the land is more complicated than just selling it for a quick profit. There are emotional attachments, promises made, and a lot of history tied to Coyote Pass. But for Madison, it's about fairness. It's about doing what's best for everyone, not just one person. She wants to see the family move forward, but she also wants to make sure that everyone is being treated equally. As the confrontation winds down, Robyn is left with a lot to think about. She's been put on the spot, forced to confront the reality of the situation, and for the first time in a long time, she's unsure of how to respond. It's a moment of reckoning for her. She knows that things can't continue as they have been, but she's also deeply invested in her life with Kody. The question now is whether she'll be able to make the necessary changes and address the concerns of her family, or if the rift between her and the rest of the Browns will continue to grow. For Madison, this confrontation is just the beginning. She's not going to sit quietly while the family continues to be torn apart by financial mismanagement, lack of transparency, and emotional baggage. She's ready to speak up, and she's willing to hold everyone accountable, even if it means challenging her own family. This moment marks a turning point not just in the relationship between Madison and Robyn, but in the entire Brown family dynamic. How things will unfold from here remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The Brown family is far from being out of the woods, and the tension between them is only growing stronger. In the coming weeks, fans will continue to watch as the drama unfolds, and the confrontation between Madison and Robyn will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the family. The issues surrounding Coyote Pass, Kody's finances, and the relationships between the wives are not going to be solved overnight. But with Madison speaking up and holding everyone accountable, there's a glimmer of hope that the Browns can start to rebuild and find a way to move forward. The question now is whether Kody, Robyn, and the rest of the Brown family can rise to the occasion and start making the necessary changes to heal the wounds that have been created over the years. The road ahead will not be easy, but it's clear that the Brown family is at a crossroads, and the choices they make in the coming months will shape their future. Whether or not they can come together as a family remains to be seen. But now Madison has made her voice heard, and that's a powerful step in the right direction.